New Jersey heroin distribution attorney. If you are facing charges for heroin distribution in New Jersey, the stakes are extremely high. A conviction can mean years behind bars, crushing fines, and even harsher penalties if the alleged offense occurred near a school zone, public housing, or other restricted areas. Prosecutors in these cases are relentless, which makes it critical to understand what you are up against and how the law applies to your situation. Under New Jersey law, specifically N.J.S.A. 2C. 35-5, it is a serious offense to manufacture, distribute, or even possess heroin with intent to distribute. The severity of the charge depends largely on the weight of the heroin, including any cutting agents. If the amount involved is less than 1/2 ounce, the crime is classified as third degree and carries 3 to 5 years in prison along with fines of up to $75,000. When the amount is at least 1/2 ounce but under 5 ounces, the charge is elevated to second degree, punishable by 5 to 10 years in prison and fines as high as $150,000. If 5 ounces or more are involved, the crime is first degree and punishable by 10 to 20 years in state prison with a mandatory period of parole ineligibility and fines of up to $500,000. These penalties illustrate just how severely New Jersey treats heroin distribution cases. The law is also clear that enhancements apply when the distribution takes place near or on school grounds, public housing, parks, or other designated areas. Prosecutors can pursue even steeper sanctions under those circumstances. Additionally, individuals accused of leading a drug trafficking network face the most severe penalties of all, including the potential for life imprisonment with long periods of parole ineligibility and financial penalties that can devastate a family. At its core, New Jersey law makes no distinction between distribution and intent to distribute when sufficient evidence is presented. Possession involves simply having the drug, but distribution refers to intent to sell, transfer, or provide it to others. Prosecutors often point to the quantity of heroin, the presence of packaging materials, large sums of cash, or communications that suggest transactions as evidence of distribution. Heroin itself is classified as a Schedule I drug, and the law also extends to substances with similar effects such as fentanyl, opium, carfentanil, or illegally sold prescription opioids, which can result in equally severe charges. It is also important to recognize the differences between state and federal prosecutions. While many heroin distribution cases are handled at the state level, federal jurisdiction may apply when drugs are transported across state lines or when a larger trafficking operation is alleged. Federal penalties are often harsher, and defendants can expect less flexibility in sentencing compared to the state system. Beyond incarceration and fines, a conviction for heroin distribution has long-lasting consequences. A felony record can make it difficult to secure employment, obtain professional licensing, or even qualify for housing. Asset forfeiture laws also allow the government to seize property connected to alleged drug activity, further compounding the punishment. The social and personal toll can be devastating, and that is why mounting a strong legal defense is essential. An attorney can challenge the prosecution's case on several fronts. This may involve questioning the legality of search warrants, the reliability of evidence such as intercepted communications, or whether the state has met its burden of proving intent to distribute. In some cases, a lawyer can negotiate with prosecutors for reduced charges or explore whether the case should be handled at the state rather than federal level. Having the right legal strategy can mean the difference between a lengthy prison sentence and a more favorable outcome. Heroin distribution charges are among the most serious drug crimes in New Jersey. If you or someone you care about has been accused, do not delay in seeking experienced representation. Lustberg Law Offices, LLC provides dedicated legal defense for individuals facing these charges. The law firm is located at 1 University Plaza Drive, number 212, Hackensack, New Jersey, 07601, and you can call 201-880-5311 to arrange a confidential consultation today.